guys, I'm back with another beauty video. I know I just posted the Makeup Revolution stuff, but I am on a roll. And I wanted to talk about some of the stuff that I have been really enjoying over the past couple of months, because I don't think I've sat down and filmed a video prior to the Makeup Revolution one, since before the 6-week holidays, maybe, before the summer. And there's been tons and tons of stuff that I've been enjoying, but I wanted to pick out the stuff that was kind of the highlights of all that, highlights of the stuff that I've been using over the summertime, but also some brand new stuff that I'm really enjoying. And I have tons of beauty stuff to share with you in the next couple of weeks as well. I'm just like, it's September, guys, something happens to me in September. First of all, when I asked on Instagram for video ideas or video recommendations, lots of people recently have been asking, and 1 or 2 people asked on the Instagram comments as well, about my hair. I swear to God, I do nothing to my hair. I straightened it the other weekend for the first time in a really long time. Very occasionally I will, very occasionally I will curl it or blow dry it. It really is not a lot of anything that I do to my hair. Like today, I don't even know if I brushed it. I don't think that I brushed it after I washed it yesterday. Put a little bit of oil through it, left it. But I have been using this shampoo that I'm really enjoying, the Aussie Miracle Shine shampoo for dull tied hair begging to shine. And since my hair has been natural and dark, that is basically all I want. I just want shiny hair. It's funny because Ella is 12 and going through that kind of phase of learning how to wash her hair herself. She's got very tangly, curly, long hair, and it's a bit of a nightmare for her. And she thinks wanting shiny hair is insane because shiny hair to her is greasy hair, and she's constantly having to wash and dry her hair, and it drives her crazy. So it's mental to her to want shiny hair. But for me, it's all I've ever wanted is shiny hair, and now my hair's natural, I can actually get that shine. But this is really helping. So for example, for this hair today, I used this last night. I didn't use any conditioner, but I did put in this Superdrug hair therapy oil with coconut. This smells like holidays. I have used not even that much of this. It's like down to there. I use it all the time. But 1 or 2 pumps from like there down, rubbed in through the ends of my hair. Love that stuff. I took it on holiday with me. I've been using it a lot, and it just smells absolutely amazing. So those 2 together are my current favorite thing. But especially that coconut oil, really nice stuff. Another oil that I've been using is the Burts Bees cleansing oil. The reason, and now I'm thinking of it, I really need to cancel this subscription. Is it called Rocker? There was a box, a subscription box. I think it's called Rocker Box. And I subscribed to it just for 1 month, but you have to subscribe, you know, permanently. And I forgot to cancel it. I subscribed to it for a month because the Sunday Girl, the blogger, released her own box, which I was really excited about. But I don't really want another beauty box subscription because, you know, I'm over it. I don't need any more miniature products. But within that box of products that the Sunday Girl recommended was a miniature of this. This is the Burt's Bees cleansing oil. For normal to dry skin, I've got oily combination skin. It could be dehydrated, but it got a lot of shine through the day. And I took that on holiday, and not only did it help with my skin, because it was just like super arid. Obviously in Vegas it's the desert, but it made my skin feel really nice. But it also seemed to be helping clearing up Ella's skin, which is crazy because you would think an oil wouldn't help, but it did. And so she's been using that since we got back. I got the big size, and her skin is like almost completely clear. Amazing stuff. So if you are kind of on the side of combination, but you are getting a little bit older and you want to care for your skin, you feel like it needs the hydration, or if you've maybe overdone it with the stuff that's stripping your skin, trying to get rid of your acne as a teen or even older, you know, we all suffer with acne at different times in our lives, this might be the thing for you. I've been really enjoying it. Moving on with skincare, I'll stay with that and then we'll do makeup at the end. The moisturising thing I've been using, and I'm nearly finished with, is this Decleor Aromessence Neroli, I'm gonna guess, hydrating oil serum. Now this is quite pricey. I think off the top of my head it's about £35, and I think is this the actual size? It might be. It's pricey, but it lasts a really long time. This is 15 ml. I don't know, you tell me, but I think this was really expensive for what it was, for the amount of products that you got. But I was really enjoying it. It was oily, but it felt like it absorbed quite quickly into my skin, that kind of hybrid product I'm really into. So I was thinking of repurchasing that when this arrived. And this is only, I've had this for about a week. I don't really want to tell you that it's amazing, you have to try it, because again, it's pricier, although you get more product. This is 30 ml, and I think this is around 50 something pounds. Now, once upon a time, I wouldn't have even tried this. I'd have been like, no, I'll give this to someone who will appreciate it. Skincare, I'm just not bothered about spending a lot of money, and a lot over the years I've avoided certain brands because I was Miss Budget Beauty and I didn't want to fall in love with something that I didn't feel like I could recommend under that moniker. And so there are a lot of brands like Bobbi Brown that I'd never even tried one product from in the past because it fell under that heading as too expensive. So unless it was something that I really felt like I couldn't get somewhere else, like I originally fell in love with my Estee Lauder Double Wear because I felt like there were no other alternatives at the drugstore for a foundation that lasted as well. So unless I was finding something that I felt I couldn't find at the drugstore, I just completely avoided it. With skincare and with certain kinds of other products now, as I'm getting older, I'm really appreciating the ingredients that go into the products and how they work for my skin, because my skin is harder now. It's harder work. When I was 25, I could put anything on it that looked great, and now I'm 31. It doesn't feel like such a big difference, but for my skin, it's such a big difference. I mean, in so many different ways. For example, my eyes, about a year or so ago, and we're gonna get into this in a second with a different product, but a year or so ago, I just stopped wearing liquid eyeliner almost completely. Number one, my eyes have drooped even further than before. So like right now, you can see, like if I do this, it doesn't look so bad, my eyeliner. I'm trying to apply it in such a way that it is uneven because my eyes are uneven. But I apply it, it's all fine, and then throughout the day I'm talking, and then I discover that it actually has just settled down to just like one tiny little flick instead of the beautiful winged eyeliner that I think I've created in the morning. It's hard. That on top of the fact that my eyelids have become so super oily that any liquid eyeliner that I tried, including ones that I'd absolutely loved for longevity in the past, just broke down and like transferred, and it was all horrible. So things change and it becomes really annoying, and you start to think, okay, it's worth the money to spend on something that's going to work for me. Really long-winded way of saying, I would pay, right now, first impressions, I would pay the £54 for this. It is another hybrid product. It is like a serum oil moisturiser. It's called Extra Repair Nourishing Milk. I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I don't have anything in front of me. This is just my initial kind of experience with it, but I've been using it. It's got a little pipette. I've been using it every single night. I use it before I put my makeup on as well, and it's not too heavy underneath my makeup, given that I have already got oily skin. I started looking at some reviews last night, thinking that maybe I would get a little bit more information for eventually being able to review it for you guys, whether it be here or on my blog. And so many people with oily skin, because this is supposed to be for very dry skin, so many people with oily skin have recommended this as something to put on underneath makeup to help you be oil free all day, which is crazy, right? You wouldn't think that that would work that way. So I will keep you posted. This is a very new product. I just wanted to mention it because I'm already in love with it, but I'll keep you posted as to whether or not it works like that for me, because nothing I've ever tried ever has. But so far, I just really like applying it. It makes my skin feel really nice at night time. Very long ramble about one product. Okay, kind of segueing off into the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. I haven't really been using eyeshadow primers because I haven't really been using eyeshadow. When I do, I just forget because it's not on my mind. It's not something that I'm using all the time, and so I don't think to prime my eyes before putting eyeshadow on, because eyeshadow is a bit of a, what's the word? It's like an afterthought. Anyway, because I was so missing my winged liner, because you know, like when some people wear glasses all the time and they take their glasses off and suddenly they've got no eyes, that's how I feel I look like without winged eyeliner. Sometimes I'll wear it, well, I used to wear it like every single day, and then I would go to work and someone would say, oh, something's different about you. I know, I'm missing my eyes. That's basically the situation. And so when I stopped being able to wear it, I just didn't really like applying any kind of eye makeup anymore. I just was over it. I started just wearing mascara, which gets really boring after a while, especially for a beauty blogger who wants to try new stuff all the time. I never felt like anything looked good without the finishing step of liquid eyeliner. It was really frustrating. So I asked about people's different stuff that they've tried online. That is really specific. I asked Twitter for some recommendations, and I was going to try all these different things. I did actually pick up, it's this one, the NYX Collection Noir. I already had this. I think I picked this up instead of something else, or I think someone had put this in the tube of something else. I bought the waterproof one, and I'm fairly certain this is what came out of it. I was like super confused. Anyway, so I gave the new one away to a friend, and I've been using this, but underneath it, I've been using this NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer, and this is the thing that's making it work so well for me. So although I really like this collection, Noir, what is it called? NYX Collection Noir Liquid Black Liner. So although I really like that, I like the way it applies and all that stuff, I know it wouldn't stay put without this. I've also tried a couple of gel liners with this. I may make a whole video about eyeliners at this point. Another thing that stays put all day is this lipstick I'm wearing right now. It is the Smashbox, what's it called? Always On liquid lipstick in Big Spender. I was in, where was I? I was in Manchester with my friend Charles a couple of weekends ago, and I had some Boots points burning a hole in my pocket. I still have some more and I don't know what to spend them on. I may get the Estee Lauder Water Weight Foundation, if that's what it's called. A few people have requested, why can't I talk today? A few people have requested reviews, so let me know if you would want to see that. But I spent some of my points on this because people have recommended it. I wanted kind of an autumnal colour that was going to work without being super, super dark. So this is like, I mean, in the tube, it looks kind of rosy, doesn't it? I wouldn't have said this was like a real autumn colour, you know, like a very vampy lip. But I think sometimes I wear those colours and they just completely wash me out. I don't think they're necessarily very flattering on me. So I wanted something a bit softer, and this is perfect. I've picked up a few different liquid lipsticks and I'm going to show you them in a haul maybe next week. But this one is my favourite of the bunch so far. My lip combination of August was definitely the Urban Decay Weirdo lip liner. I will swatch these for you because I love them together. And the Smashbox Paris Pink. I think part of the reason I was at the stand in the first place, looking at these liquid lipsticks, is because I was wondering whether or not I could find something in this formula. This is the matte Smashbox. What is it called? There's a word for these. I'm not going to remember. This is a whole line of Smashbox lipsticks and they've got a name and I can't remember what it is, but this is the matte one, the formula, and this is Paris Pink. I wore this, long-time viewers will know, I wore this colour in a video where I did my DIY low light. So I'd gone from super blonde and I did kind of like a darker thing. And all of the comments were like, oh, I love the lipstick that you're wearing in this. And at the time I thought, oh, it's just a little bit too pale for me. But now I'm completely loving it again. So it makes it a little bit darker, a little bit more neutral with that weirdo lip liner, but it's very peachy and it's kind of like just peach enough, because some peach lipsticks on me can look a bit strange, but it's just peach enough, just a little bit pink, just a little bit peach, just a little bit nude. I love it, and it works with so many lipsticks because of that. And then this, which normally would be maybe just a little bit too candy pink for me, together they are absolutely perfect. So I loved that all of August. I wore that tons. And then the mascara that I wore pretty much all month was the Volume Reveal Waterproof Mascara from Bourjois. And someone again asked very, very recently if I was still really enjoying this, and I am. And the best thing that I can tell you about this is my mom, who hasn't worn mascara in years because she said she finds it so uncomfortable, she would quite possibly just want to take it off as soon as she's put it back on again. And it would definitely be the thing that she wanted to take off as soon as she got home if she was going out. She said this was so comfortable she didn't even know she had mascara on. So this is a really, really big deal because she finds, and it's not, I don't think it's unscented, but she finds that her eyes kind of stream and it's all pointless, which is part and parcel with another video that I'm going to be making about kind of makeup for mature skin and makeup for kind of people who just gotten out of the habit of wearing makeup for whatever reason. She said, what was the point in wearing makeup if you weren't going to wear mascara? Because everyone has that kind of top off. Some people it would be lipstick, some people it would be highlighter, whatever it might be. And for my mum, it was mascara. And this completely solved the problem that she had with it. And I've been really enjoying it too. So I think that's it for makeup and beauty stuff. I wanted to quickly mention candles. This is one that I picked up from Las Vegas and I've already almost burned all the way through it. It's Beach Glow, which is Salted Oak Bonfire. I am so into fiery kind of wood burning scents. And this is kind of like a vanilla sweet twist on something that would be very autumnal under normal circumstances. So I've really enjoyed that. But for those of you that can't get these and still are very into that kind of smoky, woody scent, I have just started burning a candle from Yankee Candle called Witch's Brew. I went out specifically looking for this yesterday. And they bring out in a different They bring it out in a I'm so excited to talk, I can't actually get my words out. I couldn't find this because they bring it out in a different packaging every single year. So one year they did it like it's all black with white. This is a bit more kind of subdued, and I think the wax is purple instead of black. But Witch's Brew smells absolutely amazing. It's got kind of an incensey, woody kind of scent to it. I don't think it tells me anywhere what the scents are. No, it doesn't. But I would highly recommend it if you're into kind of Halloween-y scents that aren't, oops, sweet candy corn, you know, or pumpkin-y. That's a really, really nice one. And pretty much the only one that I would like of the seasonal stuff for Halloween, I think. One of my absolute favourite candles, actually. I just wait for it to come out every year. They are candles, obviously. We have been watching Real Housewives of New York, which I've mentioned on vlogs a lot, but we are obsessed. They actually stopped playing it. I can't remember what we were watching on. It might have been E. But they stopped playing it because they were playing an episode a day at season 4, I think. So we've bought it on iTunes. We have to watch it now. Years ago, they stopped it. We were watching it again, one a day, and they just stopped it and we never got it back. And it's just come back to the UK. So we're really, really excited, but we need to catch up for season 8. And we are taping season 8 as well. Lee loves the Real Housewives of New York. We kind of we did get into the Beverly Hills one, and then we started watching the spin-offs, but nothing's as good as the New York one for me. I feel like the ladies are original crazy. As well as TV, I've become re-addicted to the Nintendo DS. I really wanted to buy the Nintendo Switch, but it's so expensive and I don't want it as a console. All I want it for is a handheld game, and it's so expensive for that. So I ended up buying the new 2DS XL, which is way bigger than a normal DS. It's got a way, way bigger screen. So even though, oh, I've left it on. Even though it is kind of a regular sized, or not a massive, massive screen down here, it takes up way more of the real estate of the lid for the screen. This is like terrible with this super, super bright light, but I am completely loving this. And I've been watching or playing Zelda. I think it's called Ocarina something Ocarina of Time, something like that. And I can't stop. I cannot stop playing this game. I play it every single day, which is probably part of the reason that I stopped blogging and I haven't had a video out in however long. I kind of took about a week off when I got this and just played and played and played. I love it so much. And I had the box on the side in the kitchen, and my mum came through and went, "Oh, is that one of Ella's birthday presents?" I said, "No, it's mine. It's not for the children, it's for me. That's normal." I love games. I still really, really enjoy those things. I'm sure it's not just me. A scarf I wanted to mention because I brought it back out because the weather's been shit recently. And I saw that this was back out on ASOS. Someone linked to it, so I thought I would mention it because it was my favourite scarf of last autumn, winter, and I believe, hopefully it's still in stock, but it's a huge oversized blanket scarf and it's such gorgeous autumn colours. It is amazing. I'm absolutely boiling right now. This is a terrible idea, but this is my scarf and I love it. And I've been wearing it for the past few days and everyone looks at me like I'm insane, like it's not cold enough yet, but it absolutely is. So if it is still available, I will link that below. And lastly, I know I've mentioned Audible in the past. However, I've not really been into non-fiction. I've not been into fiction. I've been into non-fiction. I've been into autobiographies, memoir, that kind of stuff. And especially like comedy memoirs. Not funny memoirs. Well, yeah. Memoirs of comedians is what I meant to say. But I think I've only listened to one fiction book, which was the Dawn French one, and I really liked that, The Year of Yes. Was it called The Year of Yes? Something, According to Yes? Something like that. And that was really good because it was put out like a play, so they had different people playing the different parts. So it was actually several voice actors. And I think Dawn French actually read that one. I can't remember now. I listened to it about 3 times and I can't remember. Anyway, Lindsey Kelk's new book, I Heart Forever's coming out soon. The last one I read was I Heart Vegas. I didn't read I Heart Christmas. And I think it's because I missed it at Christmas and I didn't want to read a Christmas book when it wasn't going to be Christmas. But I really, really want to read I Heart Forever. So I listened to I Heart Vegas just to kind of refresh me. And I'm just about to download I Heart Christmas. Absolutely, completely converted. Absolutely, completely converted. Apart from the fact that the people that read them don't always read the words as you would read them. I'm pretty sure at one point she said in the book something about Patron as in the tequila, and the person that was reading it said patron. And I think that that was wrong. I mean, I can't remember entirely what the situation was, but I remember at the time thinking, no, I'm sure that should be patron. And then there was someone's name who, when I read it as a completely different name, and they read it as this name. Do you know what I mean? That can be kind of distracting, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. And they did voices and stuff, which was quite cool. And I'm really excited about downloading the next book. I've basically been listening. Lee thinks I'm going crazy. I'm turning into a child again, or a teenager. I'm sitting in my bedroom, listening to it on my phone, and playing Zelda. Preferably with a glass of wine or a bottle of beer preferably, or whatever. But I'm so sold. Plus, I've got tons of train journeys coming up this month. And so I'm gonna power through a ton of books. Hopefully, I Heart Forever comes out on Audible as soon as it comes out, because I think it's like 2 days. As I film this, I think it's 2 days till it comes out. So I'm hoping, because, oh my God, Audible. Much as I enjoyed reading books, I can do so much more while I'm listening to books than I can reading books. And it makes me feel less like I'm not being productive. But yeah, that is it. I know it was like super but I'm really excited to be finally filming again. And I kind of had to wind this up because I've been sitting here and filming videos, and it is nearly time to go and get Milo from school, and it's his first day at school today. So I thought I was going to get loads done, and I ended up not getting all that much done at all. Turns out it takes longer to film videos than I remember. But I will be back very soon with more. And if you have any specific videos you'd like to see, please leave them in the comments below, because I'm going to be way more productive in September than I have in any other month.